Yes, people. The panel.online. I am blacklisted, and to my right,
Mills GP.
and we do have a VIP in the house, but he shall remain nameless for the duration of this recording.
I wonder if anyone will get that reference. Probably. Do you remember that reference?
Yeah.
Mr. Mills GP, what are we here to talk about
We
today?
are here to talk about the Offspring Converse collaboration. And they've done it on
Two shoes.
two shoes. There was two shoes. First one
Ta-da!
is the Chuck 70. That one, the lace has been switched out. What's your thoughts?
Yes, I like. Although a lot of people from the press release shots, they've gone pretty much crazy over it. I feel like they've borrowed from previous Converse collabs.
In what sense?
The gum sole, I think, is the biggest telltale. Borrowing from first Off-White, in my opinion, the jelly shoes.
Yeah, but that wasn't really gum though, was it? It was more
Lucent.
well, more on the transparent side, I'd say.
You reckon?
Mm.
Did you think people were mistaking this for a fragment with the old the Thunder?
I'm not
Thunder
gonna lie,
symbolism?
the lightning, I don't understand it. I mean, obviously that's new for Offspring, but maybe we need to have a word with our man because I'm not quite sure what the story is on the lightning just yet.
Basically, Aman, who is the senior buyer of Offspring, he's the brains behind this. Well, the collabs with the pack.
If you want more information on that, jump over to the Offspring Instagram. I think there's some videos up on there you can have a look that a man features in.
I think the biggest feature has to be this, the patch, where you can rip off. And what they've done with it is, which I guess is the whole theme behind the pack, is they've given the opportunity to the community, the sneakerhead community within the UK, to come up with their own design, their own patch design, which was part of competition.
Instagram competition, yep.
And there were 3 winners.
Yep. The final winning patch was by Jeff.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff. My man. I like the shoes. Some would say it's pretty basic with a few touches here and there, which is fine. But I think ultimately there's a wonderful canvas for it to be customized.
Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if anybody does actually customize them. Like people wanted to do it with the Off-White ones, but weren't really sure if they should. But the fact that this has the gum sole, I think more people will jump onto that. My only gripe with it is that if you are wearing the patches, you're gonna walk, and every so often your heels are gonna click, and then you're gonna get that. But other than that, I think they're all right.
But do people really walk that close for that to happen?
Have you ever looked in between your shoes and seen if there's any rubbing in the heels?
No.
Well, have a look at your shoes when you get home and see if there's any rubbing between your heels, and then drop me a message and then let me know.
I'll do that, Mills GP.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Beyond the simplicity of the shoe, I think the other nice touch is the outlining of their mascot logo.
I like that. That's a nice touch.
Which do you prefer, with the lacing, with the Converse lacing, or plain?
I think I prefer it plain. I like the lacing, and I think it's a nice touch to have, but I wouldn't put it on the actual shoe itself. I think there's a little bit too much going on for me. But I think the iconic part of the shoe itself is the actual milky gum sole, because I can't actually remember any Converse in recent memory that actually have it, and I think it does actually make the shoe. Whether or not the lightning should be on there, I'm not entirely sure, because that little touch there is sick at the bottom of the tongue. So
okay.
I don't think it needed it going around the sole.
Do you think by wearing this shoe, it could be seen as a symbolism of, is it assimilating or subscribing to the Offspring community? Or should we look at this shoe in its own right as a collab pack?
I think you take what you want from it, really. I think, it's a celebration. It's a celebratory. Fucking hell. It's a shoe designed in celebration of the community that Offspring has essentially built. But I mean, you take what you want from it, really. Like if I wear it, which I most likely would, that may be just for my appreciation of Offspring. What do you think of these?
I was actually, when I first saw the press shots, I was gassed for the highs. I prefer the lows now.
Huh?
Yeah, I actually prefer the lows. It's a lot simpler. There's no room for customization, which I'll never customize that. This comes off.
That's the point, actually. I wonder if they're actually going to provide another patch for these ones, or if the patch is only going to be for the high. If you were to wear one, which one would it be?
Probably the low, because my ankles are just free. My ankles get a bit claustrophobic with highs.
Yeah, I think I'll wear the lows as well.
It's like a second sock.
Nah,
it's
not
not.
really. Not as much as like, I don't know. Well, the acronym Presto I like more, but that is I think it's just
With the acronym Presto, there's more cushioning around the.
True.
This isn't. This is just fabric, and then you've got this on one side of the ankle.
And particularly the Achilles, it's not moving anywhere. Like it's your Achilles just gonna have to firm it. Like I can't do that.
Furthermore, the cream will get dirtier quicker.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's not white. It's cream.
Yeah,
True.
but I like my shoes to look pristine. Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Okay. Well, you're looking at my
I'm
my
just
Visvin.
seeing if you've got trainers here.
No, what shoes?
Oh, God.
Alright. Generally speaking, I like comms, but
How many pairs do you own?
it's a good question. If you include Jack Purcell as a com,
It's a con.
1, 2, 3,
Rain Man over here doing the maths.
4.
4.
4 pairs.
But it took you that long to count 4 pairs.
Beg your pardon, 5.
Oh.
Alright, cool.
I feel like, as much as I like the pack is it's actually a solid pack. It's just a solid pair of shoes. Cons are most really the only shoes I know in childhood that you can wear and you didn't get cussed because they're just cons.
Oh, what? Because they were like wardrobe staples?
Yes. But even the off-white ones, in my opinion, as much as they're a collab shoe, for me, they're just staple shoes. You're just going to look at a white pair of cons with black and white stripes, and that is it.
The transparent one was interesting because it's transparent, but I think it's almost better as an art piece than
As a
on foot.
For these, I think what they are is they're a clean shoe, like just clean, but they stand out. And they stand out because of that milky gum sole.
which is why I think I prefer the blacks.
That's why I prefer the, not off-white, the sale, canvas, the highs. The highs. I prefer the highs.
It's out on Saturday, 10th.
Do we have the retail price?
Oh, no.
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 Oh well, stay tuned to
90
Offspring.
quid? I think they'll be about 90 quid. And I believe...
Go and listen to them. Stay tuned to the Offspring.
I
Instagram.
believe...
Get your information from a credible source.
in the power of Offspring to supply some extra goodies for early purchasers. Purchasers? People that will buy the shoes
That's a
early.
good point, actually.
They'll get like a tote bag and some bits and bobs.
Is that confirmed?
No, but I'd
Don't listen to
imagine...
this guy.
Listen to me, people! Listen to me! I'm that guy!
Well, you're really projecting right now.
Yeah, I
I
am.
see the levels going crazy.
Though I imagine there'll be some extras of some descript. But yeah, and I think they'll be about 90 quid. They won't be more than
Stop
100.
saying the price.
Why?
Because you don't know what the fucking price is.
Someone will tell me.
Oh.
Anyway, check the Offspring Instagram. You see how the lows are black? Do you think they should have done the highs in black as well, rather than doing a low and high?
No. They always have something to distinguish the highs and the lows. Otherwise, they'd just be bloody boring.
So, that's your lot. I've been blacklisted.
Mills GP.
Please follow, like, subscribe, thepanel.online on our YouTube, Insta and Facebook. For further details in regards to the community pack, follow Offspring HQ on their Insta. Shoes are out this weekend, the 10th. And yeah, catch you next time. Do I? Let me get in shot.
You are in shot. The sofa up to here is in shot.
Alright,
So you're in
brilliant.
shot. I'm not used to having this much space on the sofa.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to sit down in the middle? Like,
No.
This is a Wayne muscle man.
I
in
know,
the
like,
middle.
I'm used to being like fucking on the edge. There, like, it's insignificant.